It's time to ditch the crib. Your little one is getting so big, and a toddler bed will be much better for them as they get older. So, when should you make the switch? We'll answer that and more in this video. Hi, I'm a pediatrician. And if you aren't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so you can learn about all the milestones, tips, and tricks related to your child's development. The question of when to move from a crib to a bed is one that parents often ask me during well-child visits. There is no exact age at which every child is ready to make the transition. It's more about your individual child and how well they meet certain developmental milestones. Of course, safety is always the most important consideration. Crib mattresses are usually too small for most twin beds, but there are some cribs that convert to a toddler bed with a twin mattress. Most children will still be too small for a standard twin bed until they are around 2 years old. You can check the manufacturer as recommendations for the minimum height and weight requirements for the toddler bed you have chosen. If your child is getting close to the maximum height or weight limits for their crib, it's probably time to think about transitioning to a bed. Another sign that your child may be ready to make the switch is if they can climb in and out of the crib with ease. Toddlers are naturally curious and adventurous, and they love to climb. And by around 2 years old, many children will start testing their climbing skills on the sides of their cribs. If your child is attempting to climb out of the crib, it might be time to consider moving them to a bed. You can always wait until your child is a little bit older if you'd like to, but trying to stop your toddler from climbing will only make it more enticing. And an open doorway means there's an opportunity for exploration. So rather than wait until your child is trying to climb out of the crib, it's usually easier to transition them to a bed before they become determined escape artists. Once your child is out of the crib, it's a good idea to keep any large furniture, including the bed, away from the walls to prevent falls. If you have to move the bed away from the wall, make sure it's anchored to the wall with a strap to prevent tip-overs. You can purchase bed straps from most major retailers. There are many different types of toddler beds available, such as a bed with guardrails, a low-profile bed, platform bed, or even a sofa bed. A bed with guardrails feels the most like a crib and will give your child a sense of security as they make the transition. Low-profile beds are great because they're close to the ground, so your child won't fall far if they happen to fall out. Platform beds don't have box springs, but instead have a solid surface, usually wood, that supports the mattress. Some platform beds come with storage drawers, which is a nice feature for storing bedding, stuffed animals, or toys. Sofa beds have a higher profile and are closer to the height of an adult bed. These beds are great if you need to save space in your child's room, since the bed can double as a place for your child to play. As for choosing a mattress, the safest option is to use the same mattress that you used in the crib. Make sure the mattress fits the bed securely with no gaps on the sides. And remember, there is no need to purchase a new mattress when transitioning to a bed. As your child gets older, they will develop the skills necessary to get in and out of bed without help. Until then, you can help your child get in and out of bed by holding their hands or building up their confidence by letting them practice with a booster. You can also make the transition easier by making the bed more inviting. Let your child pick out their favorite bedding or special stuffed animal to sleep with. If your child isn't quite ready to give up their crib, you can also put the crib mattress on the floor or place the crib rails on the floor and let your child continue sleeping on their mattress. Moving from a crib to a bed is a big step in your child's life, but by following these guidelines and using common sense, you can make the transition a smooth one for both you and your child. Please share your questions and comments below, and remember to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.